What flower seeds to sow in January? Welcome to Gardening with Ben, everybody. We're now in January. Happy New Year. It's time to get growing and get started for the year ahead and get this season started. And I'm so excited for sowing flowers this year. So get your notepads, make a list of these, or save this video and come back to it and see what seeds you can sow in January. So let's get started with our list. Some flowers need heat to get them germinated. They need warm weather to get started and to get growing. The only thing that you've got to be careful of is flowers and growing leggy, so be careful, make sure that they get enough sunlight and you keep turning them around. So the ones that need heat to get started, to get growing, are begonias. A great flower in the garden, adds some great colour to the garden. Geraniums, which come back year after year. If you dig them up and put them in the greenhouse over the winter, keep them warm, they'll flower the year after. So a great addition to the garden and a lot cheaper to grow them yourselves rather than buy them. And yeah, they are easy to grow. Next up are petunias, great for hanging baskets, adding bountiful colour to the hanging baskets. So are lobelia, a great flower to add into hanging baskets and to spread across a garden. My favourite next are sweet peas. Now I will be starting these this month, getting them started and get an early flowering on them so that they flower all the way through the summer period. The more you pick them, the more they will flower throughout the summer period. Next up are snapdragons, another great one and a great one for the bees. Absolutely love them and so easy to grow as well. Next up is verbena, another great flower for the garden. And finally, colossus, a great addition to a garden, and you can obviously grow them indoors as well. So those are the ones that need heat to get them germinated, to get growing and to get started. So if you're wanting a head start, you can get growing them ones now. Ones that you can sow undercover in a greenhouse are hardy annuals. Some varieties can be started now, so make sure you check the packets and see which ones you can get started in January. Again, sweet peas, if you wanted them to grow a bit later, grow them in the greenhouse, but I'll be starting mine off in the windowsill to get them a head start to get growing. Next up is larkspur, another beautiful flower, as well as this next one, which is nicotina, and one of my favourite ones to add to the garden, which can be a bit like a weed, but I don't mind because if it spreads, it's absolutely gorgeous. This is calendula, a great flower, and it is edible, apparently. I've never tried it myself. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it, but I'm one of these that it's flower, I don't eat it. Next up are bulbs and tubers. Now you can start these off in pots in the greenhouse to give them a head start. These are begonia tubers, dahlia tubers and lily bulbs. Now if you want to grow the lily bulbs outside in the garden, make sure it's not frozen or waterlogged, but I would wait a couple of months until it's probably a bit warmer to get them started in the garden. So those are all the flowers that you can start sowing this month down in the garden to get some great rewards for the summer period. Again, just be careful with stuff growing leggy and stuff like that. You might want to wait a bit just until it warms up a bit, but I will be starting my sweet peas this month down in the allotment. So make sure you save it, share it to anybody that's growing flowers, or if you're new to flowers, have a go and see how you get on and let me know how well you do. So until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening.